Yes, better. It's better. Thank you.
Hello chị Bình Nhi.
Hello, Nam.
Yeah.
It's
So,
very nice to see all of you today.
yeah. So topic today is about COVID-19, right?
Yeah.
So next topic, I suggest you can talk about study overseas, especially in Australia.
Okay. Yeah. It should be a good topic. However, I'd like to get the attention and the sharing from all of you instead of me sharing my story.
Oh, right. That's right. Yes. Very happy to hear.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, today I'm very happy to see a member from Team 2, Sakia Mehta. It's very first time that I've seen you.
And to see you again, sister. Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Thank
Hello.
you very much for joining.
Happy to join.
So, can we have a pleasure to get the sharing of your story about how's people handle with the COVID status in your area, please?
My dear sister Nguyên Hậu, talk first. You can talk louder because I hear your voice very little.
My voice is just too soft. Okay, let me try to make it better.
Oh, sorry, but I think it depends on your internet connection qualities, because I hear chị Bình Nhi clearly.
Oh, okay.
I can hear everyone clearly, but I don't know my headphone have problem. Can you hear me now, everyone?
A little bit. It's very a little bit, because I think your mic have some problems.
Okay.
Microphone. Oh, I think your microphone is still up here. You can turn the microphone down and put it closer to your mouth.
Yes. Maybe turn back.
No.
Turn your microphone. Turn your microphone. Turn your microphone. Your micro.
Yes, my micro.
Yeah.
It's on your head.
Your microphone is still up here. You can pull it down.
Yes.
That part, pull it down and put it close to your mouth.
Chị nó có một cái cuốn á, chị xoay nó xuống.
Chị xoay cái micro xuống đó chị.
Yeah.
Hình như là vẫn chưa được.
Sorry, yeah, hình như là
Okay.
it is better a little bit. Sorry, because
I speak loudly. I speak loudly.
Xin lỗi sư cô, tức là có một cái micro nó bị, có thể là mình kéo không, cái micro nó đó cái micro đó.
Đúng rồi ạ.
Đúng
Mình
rồi.
bật nó xuống.
Mình kéo nó xuống ngay cái chỗ miệng của mình đó.
Vậy hả?
Yeah.
Xuống nữa ạ, xuống nữa ạ. Xuống phía dưới mình luôn ấy.
Ngay cái môi của mình á, để cho nó truyền vô trong đó, cho nó rõ.
Vậy hả?
Yeah.
Không phải.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, it's very
Very
good
clear.
now. Very good now. Sorry.
Oh.
Now you can say
I don't now
more.
use. I don't use it.
Yes.
It's fine.
I know.
You can do it. Yes.
Oh, good. It's very good that you get used to with the microphone.
Miss Nhi, I would like you now the information about topic discussed. You can update the topic on in the morning day, but you update near the time because I can prepare information about this topic today.
Is it? Is it? Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Thanks so much.
It's fine. So I will. I'm prepared a little bit earlier next time. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. No worry.
Yes,
All right. So today, because I think that COVID-19 is sort of a very hot topic all around the world now.
Yes.
So
Yes.
each of us will have at least some piece of information to share with each other. So just share with us about how it's going at your area, or like sometimes there is a sad story here or there about some people who have to face with the difficulty in your area. Just tell us what you see and what you think about how people handling with the COVID-19. Okay, so just tell us about whatever happened. So so can you start with what area are you living at?
Open your mind.
Miss Vin, you invite who's going here?
Miss Nguyen, how is that you?
So yeah.
Yes. So can you tell us about what area are you living at?
Yes. Today I would like to share with you about my area in living. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City, so that's the city that has a lot of COVID-19.
Yeah.
It's the but I'm present is F1. So
really?
Yes. In my
God.
brother is F1, but so I'm feeling, but when I hearing when I hearing about this information, so I a little bit worried.
Definitely.
In my has many chance. So I just give some commendation for the doctors, avoid contact with some people, and wash my hands frequently with soap. And keys the door and not contact with everyone. So yeah, I this area when this area where I live in has a lot of this disease. So it's expressed red color. Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
Yes. So I think now I have not expressed I don't have rest something about virus corona. Yeah. I just I think I don't caught fever, or my temperature is normal. So I think I can negative I can negative COVID. So
yeah.
but now I'm keep away for people. So that's yes.
Thank you very much for sharing. Good luck. Take care. Take a very good care of yourself. Thank you.
Thanks, Vincent. Everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much for your sharing. It's very critical in your area. the red zone. Thank you. So can I have a little bit sharing from Team 1, Miss Sophia? Can you please tell us about how the people in your area are handling with the COVID-19, please?
Yes. So good evening, everybody. I'm a new learner. I'm Sophia. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share about how I feel and how I overcome a lot of obstacles related to COVID-19. And also share with you how to gain the real happiness in this terrible time. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously the outbreak of COVID-19 has been completely disaster globally, and the number of COVID infection all over the world is increasing sharply, and the shortness of breath is one of the hallmark of COVID-19. So in this terrible time, we cannot go outside, but this time we can spend time to realize what is real happiness. There we will see a lot of people, they are suffering from the COVID-19 through the economic and tourism, or maybe a lot of obstructions. But when we look inside, we will see that here and now, your lung can still function to sustain our existence in this interesting and great planet of ours. Is really lucky and happy, because many people, they are dying because of COVID-19. They can't reach care. And so for me, I think this pandemic, I have learned a lot of lessons. Like I come to realize that, happiness is not far away, right? Happiness is here and now, and you can breathe in and breathe out freely. And normally we try to go outside to seek something, like we chase and we pursue after illusory and temporary things, such as earn more money, or buy a extravagant car, or live in the luxury lifestyle, and we think that is real happiness. But we can understand that many people in the world, they are entangled in idea what is happiness might look like for us. But in this terrible time, if we pay full attention to look at inside, to fight, to explore ourselves, to live in the present moment, that is a happiness. So that's the way that I overcome this terrible time. I have ever been in unprecedented time of the COVID-19 like this. So that's why I'm always feel happy. And this time I spend time to explore myself and to give myself a self-love by exercise at home, at the temple, and then also reading book. I listen to the Dharma talk, like that, because I know that we have, the inherent capacity to nurture our own happiness. There is no need to seek outside, to look at inside and see the real happiness. And I'm very lucky because I live in the area, remote areas. So there's not much people, they gather there to, very easy to spread the COVID system.
Yeah. Thank you very much, and thanks goodness that we are still stay safe, and we still can be here and share all our experience. It's very lucky for all of us. Thank you very much for your sharing. It's very nice to see you all active here today as well. Can I have a little bit sharing of another person? Mr. Uyên Nguyễn from Team 4. Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Vinita. Yes. Do everyone could hear me?
Yeah. How are you?
Yes, currently I'm living. Okay. I'm fine. I would like to share some my experience related to COVID because I live in area Iraq area. I begin the start voice of Ho Chi Minh City. I remember it's around the end of April to September. Yeah, and I
Wow.
must have in my house, my apartment 3 months. Yeah.
Without leaving your apartment at all?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because and my area is available in television. You can see in the BT One and something on TV. Because I am living as the Bintang district, Anlak province, as Anlak, in the Iham 3. Yeah, it's quite popular. And then you can say, oh, luckily in my area very close we have large router with more than 15,000 persons living here. So we have the ways to protect together. Sometimes we don't have any help from all the side, and we use our relationship to help us cover food or something like that. And the more important is the more difficulty is your family member don't suitable to stay at home for a long time, could not go outside. Okay, and how about if you have a kid? Yeah, your kids. Yeah, your kids. Yeah, in very small area, they want to play, they want to have friends, and the more important is someone gets very difficult because they could they lose their job, they lose their food, and they lose their relative. Someday, one day, you can see some sharing about the death of some relative. Day by day, you can see we have from 200 to 300% death by day, almost in Saigon City, in very difficult time. And if you don't have anything to link on that, for example, if you don't have something like Tama, it's very difficult to you because you don't have the strength mental, and yeah, it's very difficult.
It's very sad, very difficult. It's terrible time for all of us, especially when I've heard about the status of people in Vietnam every day. Because my mom, she's still listening to the news from Vietnam, and it's terrible. It's critical that there are about 10,000 of cases coming every day. So it means that people in Vietnam are exposed to terrible of the spreading virus every day. So you all stay healthy, take care, and good luck.
Yeah, but I found the other point very fast status, at the time a lot of people stay at home, but I found a lot of channel to help people practice meditation. It's very rare case to make it happen. A lot of people has a very high years old, for example, more than 50 years old. They also enjoy the meditation day by day in the online course. It's very special to me because it's not happened in some time on our past. Yeah, but I think it's the other looking point. Yeah, you can find that.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your sharing your story. Thank you.
And you're listening. Yeah.
Thank you very much. It's just very sad, but we are actually very brave to deal with the COVID-19 disease every day. So all of you take care. Can I have the sharing from, well, today I've seen a new name here. Team 2, Sakia Mehta. It's the very first time that I've seen your name with the hand raising. So, yeah. So may we have a pleasure to listen to your story, please?
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, everyone. My name is Sakia. First of all, I would like to ask your permission, your kind permission. Give me 1 minute, only 1 minute in silence and mindfulness. With all our compassion, we pray for the world, for all people who die because COVID-19 pandemic, and for all people who are sick because of it. With our compassion and mindfulness, we pray for them, for our my own people who die because of COVID-19, rest in peace, and all people who are sick with it quickly healthy. And we now start in only 1 minute in mindfulness, and with our compassion, I hope our power and prayer might be transferred to them, help them better. Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for your sharing. And we do believe that all the people who is going through all this hard time and who sadly just passed away is going to have peace in their coming path.
Yes. Okay, thank you. And talking about COVID-19 pandemic, most of us are Buddhist, so we know clearly that everything happened in our own way, influenced by the law of cause and effect. So COVID-19 also come with us because of our karma in the past. our thoughts, our speech, and our actions of all of us in the past from now to now. So how should we do to fix it, to overcome with COVID-19 and to heal the world for many people get healthy and better in the world? I think just we have to just the first we just fix ourselves. We should think good talk, do talk good speech, and do good action. With our loving kindness and compassion, we share to all, and we accept everything come with us. With positive thoughts, we accept all. With our love and understand everything come with us because of all things we do in the past. So try to avoid the negative thoughts, speech, and action. That because every action of us own way affect to all, directly to ourselves and to all the world. In I'm staying in India now, and almost 2 years in COVID-19. I stay here, and many people around me active with COVID-19 and die around me. Many in the high one day maybe 5,000 people die one day, and I just stay here in my room and meditation and pray for the world. Around me, many people active with COVID-19. I don't know. Maybe I F1, F2, F3. Maybe I meet many people. Just but I think maybe I got, but I don't know. I just stay here and practice meditation and studying online with my course in here. But I think everything comes with us. Its own way has the reason. I just think I accept everything come and try to better in myself, and I hope all people do like that. I can choose tomorrow is good day or bad day. Tomorrow either sunny day or rainy day. I just accept it and live with my positive thoughts, speak, and have experience with it. We can choose a good day or bad day to us, but we can choose how to live with us with this with happiness. That's all. Church, I sharing to all of you like this. Thank you to hearing, and my the blessing of Buddha, God, and many the enlightenment ones shower of all of you. May you more wisdom, more healthy, and happiness in your life in this world, not to another world. From here and now. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your very kind words, and thank you very much for all your sharing. I think now time's time's up, and I hope that I can have the voice of our teacher to take over the control of the class. Hello, teacher. Are you there? Because I remember that he asked me to finish at 11:30, but if I don't get any sign from the teacher, then I would like to invite Miss or Mr. Chuk Dan from Team 4. Can I have a little bit sharing from you as well, because I can see your hand raising here.
Good evening, teacher and everybody.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. So I'm living in the same area, so I know about the information about the COVID-19 in the internet. So I think COVID-19 has changed many of daily routines in a way no one anticipated. So we at home more to minimize exposure, and online lectures are the first choice in the context of long-lasting and complicated pandemic. The students listen to lesson and take the rest from a distance. So electronic device access to internet considered as part and parcel in existing education. Besides, COVID-19 is also creating stress for the global population. There are many relatives and loved ones pass away suddenly. And the people who are alive very sad and don't know what will happen tomorrow. So they always live in a full, fearful and anxious life. This is my feeling about the COVID-19. Thanks for your listening.
Thank you very much for your sharing. So it's kind of all fear, anxiety all around the world. However, it's very lucky that we are still can have time sitting here talking to each other and share our experience. Well, just my personal idea, I think it's the Bhikkhuni Sakyameta just shared with us about her experience. It's very terrible in India and in many other sad countries that people are dying every day. It's lucky that we've got the guide from Tama, and we know that everything is happening with the cause and effect. So if I say that there's nothing for us to worry about, it's kind of very hard for people to really to be able to really do that. But it's sort of true, because as the Bhikkhuni just said, we cannot choose the day tomorrow, or we cannot choose what's going to happen the next moment. So we can't say that we are very weak and we can have only choice to accept it. But if we see the rule of the truth, then we see that everything is just happening. There's actually not sad or joyful. It's just the way that we define it. So if we just face the fact and the truth with the eye of truth, then we'll be stronger. So I wish all of you to be healthy, stay safe, and overcome this moment with all your strength. And the next one, just to say that, teacher, if you are listening and if you want to start the class, just interrupt us and then just get in. And if I don't see any sign from you, I'd like to hear some sharing from Team 4. Nguyên Tâm, please.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I feel I agree with you that everything happened has a cause. So I think COVID-19 is also a chance for us to look at ourselves, to look at the way we live. I mean our lifestyle, and the way we treat our environment, we treat each other and the animals, because we are a part of the environment. So we also have some responsibility when the COVID-19 happens. And I think maybe we did something wrong, or we live in a wrong lifestyle, or I mean the way we treat the environment, maybe it has something wrong. So it's also the cause somewhere. So the thing that I want to share today is we should look at ourselves and look at deeply to know the cause and to know ourselves and the connection between we and our environment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's a very good point to say that there is a connection between us and the environment, or in the other way to say the connection between us and the earth, the Mother Earth. So if we take care of the Mother Earth, she will take care of us. Can I have another sharing from, well, let's see if I have some new face. Two hands here. Okay. Can I invite Mi Chung? Is that Mi Chung or Mi Chung?
Hello, Vinny, I'm me.
Mi. Okay. Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine now, and because today's topic is about COVID, so I want to share with you guys. I'm a victim. I'm a patient of COVID-19.
Oh my God. So
Yeah.
how are you going now? Are you at home or are you at the?
I'm at home. It's happened about months ago, and start for my dad because they have the vaccinated, and the neighbor can don't feel well, and he come to my house, and my father get it. Then my family, mother, and me. So it's before. I so confident that I go to gym every day. I will being okay, just like a flu. But no, at night we can't sleep because it's sore, and we have a headache, and the lung be affected, the heart. So and now we get through it, and it's so lucky because just few days ago, we remember that we have the event. We light on the candle for the people who passed away for the COVID-19. So I feel so lucky and grateful. And I want to share with you that if you know someone gets sick because of that, they can bring the coconut, cook with the ginger and the sugar. It's helped me a lot. And at that time, I practiced meditation, and at home, try to have faith on Buddha. So that's why I have chance to meet all of you. That's so lucky. And when I think of that, I still cry. Just to get emotion because I so close to lose my parents. That scared me a lot.
Yeah, it's very, very close point. So thank you for your sharing. Really, it's a very good luck that you are still can stay here with us. Thank you very much for staying here with us. And I hope that you and your family is going to get better and healthier.
Yes, thank you.
So you feeling well now, getting back to normal feeling? Any sore anymore?
I think my parents, the lungs and the heart be affected, and the memory also. Also me, yeah. Lots of things I forget. Yeah. So better friends, please take the vaccine so we don't hit by the COVID. Okay.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Okay. It's really, this is another lucky story that we've heard, and thank you very much for staying with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget the part of coconut with ginger and sugar.
Oh, it's good that I've got coconut water in my house. So I will offer that to the all family member tomorrow.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you. And another person here, can I have a little bit sharing from Dung Hun? Dung Hun. Yeah, is that right?
Yes, Dung Hun.
From Team 4.
Good
Yeah.
evening. Yeah, good evening. I
How
would
are
like
you?
to say I'm fine. I would like to say my sorry. That's not a sad sorry. I live in Phú Sơn Monastery, and there are around 500 people live in the monastery. So when the COVID come, can you feel that the little man worry, because before COVID, in the normal day, we not give food or rice, so we usually eat in one eating house that people prepare or cook for us. So we not give any food or rice, and 500 people at that time. So the little man maybe worry a lot. And at that day, the area around our pagoda that closed. It means we cannot go out. They not allow people in that area because that is the red area. They not allow us to come there, and nearly like we cannot go out, but the pagoda still in the green area, and sometimes we can go out for buying food, but people in this pagoda don't have the habit to go out to buy food. They usually use the food that people donate. Then, but at that time we have in this pagoda we have a month room. We live separately. However, in that room don't have toilet. We cannot cook, so we have to go to the public place together at the same time. 500 people.
Wow.
Luckily nobody got sick, and we also not lack of food because we worry a lot. However, there are many people, they give us vegetable and food. Sometimes I remember one time they donate 10 tons of vegetable. Another day they give us 6 tons. And many times they give us around 2 tons, and at least one time they give us around 500 kilograms because 500 people. So
yeah,
because Phú Sơn is famous and many people know. So also the leader man also have the way that he published in the internet that there is 500 people here. We need food. Of course, he not say so. But he told that a line of 500 people give a vote to go to the eating room and get food. So people know that they need food, so they give us. And at that time, at least we not get hungry. And during that time, I can have more time for studying, and I like that. That's all.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much for your sharing. It's kind of happy story. Thank you, and thank you, teacher, that you arrived. So from now on, you will take care of the class. Thank you very much for sharing. It's very lucky for me to listen to all your story today. Have a nice evening with the teacher. Thank you.
Good evening, all of my venerables, monks and nuns and Dharma friends. It's nice that you have a very nice topic, right? And some sharings, right? About the COVID-19. It's good. Somehow, like, how to say, it's good for you to be familiar with English speaking and some like daily topic, right? So something around you, and you also need to learn some vocabularies that feel, right? And one more thing, I would like to say thank you to all of you, because how many 2 days ago, right, was Teachers' Day, right? So I received gifts from you, right? You see? Okay, so many books about IELTS, right? So I think that all of these materials, this book will be useful, and I will read, right, and design some lessons for you all. And somehow due to some reason, right, you come here, right, and join this class with different purposes. Some really want to take IELTS test, and some just want to improve their pronunciation, their English speaking, and some other skills. Okay, somehow like we should get back the lesson, right? Okay. So last previous lesson, right, we learned a bit about pronunciation, right? And some of you are good at pronunciation already, but some need to practice and to improve more, right? So now, so who wants to read all of this? Please raise your hand. Okay, so just give opportunity to those who not really good at pronunciation, right? Okay. Okay, let's see. Go Nguyễn Hậu, please read this column only from here, right?
Yes. Yes. Hi. Hello, teacher.
Okay.
Yes. Actually, average, apron, broccoli, business, camera, chocolate, comfortable, corporal, desperate, diamond, dabber, different, umbrella, vegetable, beverage, bakery, Catholic, nursery. I don't see this word.
You cannot see, right? Okay, so next person, go Sophia, right? Can you read this column?
Okay, from every family, finally, general, groceries, interest, jewelry, mathematics, memory, orange, properly, restaurant, separate, several, liberal, conference, coverage, history, accidentally, basically.
Okay, thank you. So now I would like to invite Mr. Wing, right? Mr. Wing, right? Please read this column.
Yeah. Actually, average,
Read all of this.
Average, aspirin, broccoli, business, cameras, chocolate, comfortable, GoPro, desperate, diamond, diaper, different, envelope, vegetable, beverage, bakery, Catholic, nursery, onion.
Okay, so next person, Mr. Fu, please. Mr. Fu, are you there? Are you okay? How about your microphone? I cannot hear from you. Okay, so next person, Sakya Mehta, please. Okay.
Kiss me?
Yeah, Mrs. Fu, right?
Yes.
Okay, please wait. Now, Mehta, please wait.
Yes, every family, finally.
Please read all of this.
Yes, general, groceries, interest, jewelry, mathematics, memory, orange, properly, restaurant, separate, several, liberal, conference, coverage, history, accidentally, basically.
Okay, thank you. Michael Sakya Mehta.
Yes, teacher. Actually, average, aspirin, broccoli, business, camera, chocolate, comfortable, corporal, desperate, diamond, diaper, different, emerald, vegetable, beverage, bakery, Catholic, nursery, onion.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Yahang, please.
Yes, every, family, finally, general, groceries, interest, jewelry, mathematics, memory, orange, properly, restaurant, separate, several, liberal, conference, history, accidentally, basically.
Okay, good. Thank you. Nguyễn Tâm, please. Nguyễn Tâm, please. Yes, Colin.
Actually, average, aspirin, broccoli, business, camera, chocolate, comfortable, corporal, desperate, diamond, diaper, different, emerald, vegetable, beverage, bakery, Catholic, nursery, onion.
Okay, thank you. So one more person, right? So one more. Yeah, we have so many, right? Okay, Ngộ Tranh, please.
Thank you, teacher. Yes. Every, family, finally, general, grocery, interest,
camera, chocolate, company.
Please continue.
Yes, jewelry, mathematics, memory, orange, broccoli, restaurants, separate, several, liberal, conference, coverage, history, accidentally. Yes, thank you.
Basically, you cannot see from here. This.
Yeah, I cannot see the end one.
Cannot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so one more person. Okay, That's all right. Okay. Anyway, this exercise, is designed, to help you to familiar with pronunciation of vocabulary, because when you speak, you use many words, right? And some words you cannot pronounce it correctly, and you are not really familiar with it, to the pronunciation of that word, right? You feel it's difficult, you feel stuck, right? When you speak in a whole sentence, right? For example, we have one nun, right? Yeah, she shares with us about the Phước Sơn, right? Phước Sơn Monastery in Đồng Nai, right? In the COVID situation, right? So when mentioned about the word vegetable, right? So you need to practice with this, right? When you know that word, right? That when you have to use it to in your speaking, right? You need to practice, right? So anyway, today my health condition is quite improved, right? So I can practice with you. So one by one, right? Try to make every single word, right? Clearly, correctly, right? And you practice again until you can read all of these words, right? Easily, right? Just see and read, right? Don't need any thinking, any doubt about the pronunciation, about the stress or something, right? So these are actually. So some you can
Actually.
Okay. This is average.
Average.
Aspirin. Broccoli. Not curly. Broccoli. Business. Camera. Chocolate. Comfortable. Nobody comfortable, right? No, it's comfortable, right? Corporal. Not corporal. Corporal. Half of hour. Desperate. Okay. Desperate. Diamond. The ending sound you keep here. Diamond. Okay. Diaper. Not per. Diaper. Different. Emerald. Vegetable. You made it sound vegetable. Okay. Yeah. Beverage. Bakery. Catholic. Nursery. Onion. Every. Family. Finally, not finally, right? Finally. General. Groceries. Interest. Jewelry. Chị Thủy, right? Pay attention. This Jewelry here. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Yeah, right.
Jewelry.
Pronounce here. Jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry. Jewelry.
Mathematics. Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Again, mathematics.
Mathematics.
Memory.
Memory.
You have a good memory, right? You have a good memory, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Orange.
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 Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Broccoli, right? Broccoli, right?
Broccoli.
Restaurant. Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Restaurant.
Separate.
Separate.
Several.
Several.
Several. Liberal.
Liberal.
Conference. American accent, so a little bit R, right? Conference. Conference.
Conference.
Coverage.
Coverage.
History. Accidentally. Accidentally. Basically. Okay, one more time. Actually. Average. Aspirin. Broccoli. Business. Camera. Chocolate. Comfortable. Corporal. Desperate. Diamond. Diaper. Different. Emerald. Vegetable. Beverage. Bakery. Catholic. Nursery. Onion. Every. Family. Finally. General. Groceries. Interest. Jewelry. Mathematics. Memory. Orange. Broccoli. Restaurant. Separate. Not separate. Separate. Several, not several. So pay attention, right? Pay attention. It's very. There is just a very slight difference, but if you learn, you find it, right? So several. Liberal. Conference. Coverage. History. Accidentally. Basically. Okay. Now faster, right? Actually. Average. Aspirin. Broccoli. Business. Camera. Chocolate. Comfortable. Corporal. Desperate. Diamond. diaper,
Diaper.
different,
Different.
emerald,
Emerald.
vegetable,
Vegetable.
beverage,
Beverage.
bakery,
Bakery.
Catholic,
Catholic.
nursery,
Nursery.
onion,
Onion.
every,
Every.
family,
Family.
finally,
Finally.
general,
General.
groceries,
Groceries.
interest,
Interest.
jewelry,
Jewelry.
mathematics,
Mathematics.
memory,
Memory.
orange,
Orange.
broccoli,
Broccoli.
restaurant,
Restaurant.
separate,
Separate.
several,
Several.
liberal,
Liberal.
conference,
Conference.
coverage,
Coverage.
history,
History.
accidentally,
Accidentally.
basically,
Basically.
basically. Okay, very good, right? So read this list again, right? Until you feel right. You can read all of these easily, right? Okay. Okay, so today we and you have the audio file of this exercise already, right? Okay. Okay. So now we return and work with the textbook, right? And last time you have an assignment. I have an echo from some of you. Can you mute your microphone? Okay. So now let's see. We finished this part already. How about this part? Did we finish this? Yes or no?
Not yet. I
Not
think.
yet, right?
We go
Okay.
through to reading section.
Okay. So we skip this part, right? Or do you want to do this? Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, it's easy, but try to do it, right? So track, this is track 1, right? Is it?
Complete IELTS, Bands 5 to 6.5 by Guy Brookhart and Vanessa Jakeman, published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright.
Track 1. Unit 1. Listening. Exercise 3.
Hello, come in and take a seat.
Oh, thanks.
Good. And how can I help you?
Well, I'd quite like to join this international social club, and I was hoping you could help me.
Yes, no problem. Let me just get the form up on my screen and I'll fill in your details. Let's see. Yes, here we are. Okay, the first thing we need is your name.
Jenny Fu. That's F-O-O.
Okay, great. And can you tell me how old you are, Jenny?
I'm 21.
Great. And how long have you been here in Australia, by the way?
I arrived just last month, 2 weeks before the start of the academic year, just to sort things out and settle in a bit.
Good idea. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Kuala Lumpur. That's where I was born and brought up.
So you're Malaysian, are you?
That's right. Though I lived in the United States for a couple of years when I was a teenager. We went there for my father's job.
Right. And can you tell me your current address, please?
Sure. Just at the moment, I'm lodging with a family at 13 Anglesey Road in Bondi.
Okay, let me just type that in. How do you spell Anglesey, by the way?
It's spelled Anglesea.
Thanks. That's quite a long way from the city centre, isn't it? Is it a problem getting into the city centre?
Not really, because the buses are good and it's a nice, quiet area to live in.
That's true. So I guess you must have a cell phone number you can give me so we can keep you informed of events and so on.
Yes. Let me just have a look. It's a new one, so I haven't learned the number yet. Here it is. It's 040-422-9160.
4229160. Okay, good. And you like the family you're living with?
Sure. They've got a little boy who is quite noisy, but he's really no trouble.
Fine. Now, let's see, what's next? Yep. Can you tell me what you do? I mean, are you working or studying?
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a temporary job with a company here in Sydney. I'm an economist, in fact.
Okay. Now, you want to join the International Social Club, and it will be good to know a bit about your free time interests as well. What do you like doing?
Well, I'm quite musical, and I really enjoy singing. Back home, I sang with a band, just, for fun. But for me, what I like best is dancing. The modern sort, I really love it.
Complete IELTS. Bands 5 to 6.5.
Sorry, teacher, you are mute. Yeah.
So it seems that we can hear and understand English quickly and easily, right? But for the test, somehow you need to you hear, not only hear, understand, but you have to remember the details. So that's why we need, some practice, right? For example, in this for this listening part, right? And remember that in our test, right? You have only one time. You just listen only one time, right? And you have to answer all of the questions, right? You have no chance to hear again, to listen to the conversation or talk, right? Again, right? Only one time, no twice, right? Not twice, right? Okay, so somehow hear and understand and stick, right? Okay, and write down and note down. So here, what we should do, for example, here, like remember, right? When you have the test, right? Here, so read the instruction carefully, right? Here, for example, write one word, right? Remember, right? One word and or a number, right? So remember, if the letters, right? Only one word, a number, phone number, or a handphone number, something. So remember that point. And also, you need to know what information you have to predict, right? You have to predict, have to guess what information you need, right? So for example, here we have a five places, right? So like you have to guess what information you need, right? Okay, and because you write down, you also take care, right? Pay attention on the spelling, right? You got it? So that's why you need the form of the word, right? For example, number one. So what we need here, only one word, right? So what type of the word here? Participate. What is a participate? You need?
From Malaysia.
No,
Malaysian.
I don't ask you the answer. I ask you what type of word you need.
One word.
One word, right? But cái từ loại là từ gì? I want to ask you.
Now.
It's
So
a now.
we need a now here, right? Okay. So number two, what you need here?
One word and one number.
Maybe one word number, right? Maybe, right? Because the address. And number three, of course, is a number, right?
Number.
And number four.
The now.
Now, right? And this?
Now. So
now. And now or children?
Children.
Maybe a and, right? Maybe a now, maybe a children, right? Okay, so when you have to think about this, right, quickly, right, and you write, you don't mistake. When they need a noun, you write an adjective, all right, something, right? So it's not really correct, right? Okay, and then when you hear the conversation, right, continuously like that, right? So you need to learn how to, you find the signal, you know the signal?
Yes.
Okay, or the signpost, right? Normally when they have a long talk, right? When they a well organized talk, right? So a good talk, a well talk, normally they have a structure, right? So when they talk something, they will give you a signal, right? Right. So then you pay attention on the signal and you know down. Otherwise, they speak something and you don't really know about the signal, so you cannot catch up the speaking, right? You cannot follow the speaking, the talk. So sometimes you understand the general idea, the main ideas, but you cannot catch the details, right? Okay, so here, like, okay, so now we analyze, right, the signal and how you catch information, right? So actually the point here that you learn the technique, you know, and then you practice for yourself. You got it? Okay.
And Vanessa Jakeman, published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright.
Track 1. Unit 1. Listening. Exercise 3.
Hello, come in and take a seat.
Oh, thanks.
Good. And how can I help you?
Well, I'd quite like to join this international social club, and I was hoping you could help me.
Yes, no problem. Let me just get the form up on my screen and I'll fill in your details. Let's see. Yes, here we are. Okay, the first thing we need is your name.
Jenny Fu. That's F-O-O.
Okay, great. And can you tell...
So normally at the beginning of the conversation, they talk something, right? So you just try to, you know, it's just kind of warm up, right? So you just hear and understand, and then you follow, yeah? try to follow up the flow of the talk, right? The conversation, and then see.
Tell me how old you are, Jenny.
I'm 21.
So you see, oh, how old, right? Age, right? So here, right? And then next information you need, right? I don't know what happened here.
Right. And how long have you been here in Australia, by the way?
I arrived just last month, 2 weeks before the start of the academic year, just to sort things out and settle in a bit.
Good idea. Where are you from originally?
So you hear them, where are you from originally, right? So the signal, right? Yeah, right? So what they are going to talk about. So when you hear this sentence, what they are going to talk about.
To talk about the countries he come from, she come from.
The country, maybe the country, the nation, right? And it's related to nationality, right? So that's the point. Okay, then pay attention on this, right?
I'm from Kuala Lumpur. That's where I was born and brought up.
So you're Malaysian, are you?
That's right.
So you are Malaysian, aren't you? That's right, right? So you have the word Malaysian, right?
Though I lived in the United States for a couple of years when I was a teenager. We went there for my father's job.
Right. And can you tell me your current address, please?
So your
Current address.
Your current address, right? That's a signal, right? So then when you hear your current address, pay attention, right? Pay attention, right? Got it, right? So pay attention and then try to catch the detail, right?
Sure. Just at the moment, I'm lodging with a family at 13 Anglesey Road in Bondi.
Okay, let me just type that in. How do you spell Anglesey, by the way?
It's spelled Anglesea.
So, what does it spell?
Anglesey.
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 How do you spell it? Chị Thủy, do you remember?
Anglesea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here you note down
Yes.
with what information we have to put here.
The Anglesea, number 13 Anglesea.
13 or 30, 1, 3 or 3, 0. So you have
1,
to
3.
distinguish, right? Distinguish 1, 3 or 3, 0, right? Okay.
Yes.
So this was Bondi, not Bondi, right? If you don't know this, you cannot catch, right? Okay, next. Okay, about the number, phone number, somehow.
Thanks. That's quite a long way from the city centre, isn't it? Is it a problem getting into the city centre?
Not really, because the buses are good and it's a nice, quiet area to live in.
That's true. So I guess you must have a cell phone number you can give me so we can keep...
So what we hear?
Cell phone number.
I guess you have a cell phone number, right? Okay. And then this, you need to pay attention on this.
Keep you informed of events and so on?
Yes. Let me just have a look. It's a new one, so I haven't learned the number yet. Here it is. It's 040-422-9160.
422-9160. Okay.
Okay, so here you need to practice here and write down the number, right? Quickly, right? Okay. So what you need to practice, those who want to take IELTS test, you need to practice how to spell, right? How to spell the word, right? And how to count the number, right? To tell the number. Sometimes double two, and O, right? Not 0, right? O, double O, something like that. Sometimes they, so you must know and practice about this, and try to take to get all of the marks for this part, right? Okay, this part is the easiest part, right? Easiest. Okay, and next.
Hey, good. And you like the family you're living with?
Sure. They've got a little boy who is quite noisy, but he's really no trouble.
Fine. Now, let's see, what's next? Yep. Can you tell me what you do?
So yeah, can you tell me what you do? So what does it mean here?
The
occupation. Her job.
Yeah, he asked her about her. He asked her about the job, right? Occupation, job and occupation, right?
Occupation.
Okay, then.
I mean, are you working or studying?
Sometimes he explains, right? Are you working or studying, right?
You working or studying?
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a temporary job with a company here in Sydney. I'm an economist, in fact.
And what?
Economic.
Economist. Actually, so you must know this word, right? Sometimes you don't know this word, and this you skip this part, right? Okay, next.
Okay. And how long do you think you'll be here in Sydney?
At least a year. I may look for work here afterwards.
Great. Now, you want to join the International Social Club, and it will be good to know a bit about your free time interests as well.
Your free time
interest.
Yeah, interest. So about free time interest actually here, right? So pay attention on it, right? And this.
What do you like doing? Well, I'm quite musical and I really enjoy singing. Back home, I sang with a band, just, for fun. But for me, what I like best is dancing. You know, the modern sort, I really...
What I like best is
Dancing.
And somehow it's easy, right? Okay, let's see. So actually, this part is not very difficult, but somehow you need to practice, right? Right, and it become a habit. You hear the signal and you pay attention. You note down, right? You catch the information. That's the skill you need to practice, right? Okay, it must be quick, right? Okay, and next. Actually, there's many strategies, many tips about IELTS tests or something. But like, what you need to how to say? First, you must have a very strong background of general English first, right? And then you spend time to practice with the test. This will be easier. You just learn the technique, the tips. Otherwise, you try to learn both, right? The knowledge and the tips, the skills and something, right? So this will be difficult. Okay, so next. So from questions 6 to 10, right? Try to read and understand, right? What they need. And then first try to read all of these questions and what information you need. Then, when you hear, you pay attention, you catch the right information, the correct information. So choose the correct letter A, B, or C. So here, right, you read and try to understand, pay attention to the keywords. So for example, number 6, according to Don, what might be a problem for Jenny? So what is the keywords here? The key idea.
Problem for Jenny.
Problem is Jenny, right? So here we have some problem here. And number 7, how many members does the club have now?
How many members?
Yeah, how many members? How many members? How many members, right? 8, how often does the club meet?
Meet.
How often?
How often?
Yes.
How often meet? How often club meet, right? Actually, it's how to say, you just, remove the unimportant words, right? So then you catch the key words, the main ideas, right? Quickly. And number 9, what is the club's most frequent type of activity?
Frequent type of activity.
Frequent type.
Most frequent type, right? Okay.
Most frequent type.
Number 10, the main purpose of the club is to help members too.
Main purpose.
The main purpose.
Yeah, main purpose, right? Okay, so then try to understand, try to remember the keywords, the main points. And then when you hear the conversation, your brain, right, it will work, right, automatically. But first you need to practice step by step, right? Okay, and now let's listen and see.
So, how are you getting on here? I mean, your level of English is better than most people who come from overseas to work. And you've got a really nice American accent, so I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office. Though you might find some of our Australian slang more difficult to understand.
Well, a bit. But I haven't met that many Australians yet, outside of work, I mean.
Right.
But could you tell me a bit about the international club now I've joined?
Sure. We've got, let's see, currently about 50 members, but people join all the time, so I should think that figure will go up. Last year, we had 30 members, and the year before, just 18, so we're growing and getting better known. I reckon that at this rate, next year we'll have about 80.
And does the club hold regular meetings?
Yes, every second Thursday evening, in fact, so a couple of times a month. Though, of course, when you start making friends, you'll be getting together with them more often than that, I guess. The next meeting will be
Sort of things are organized?
the usual thing is for one of the members about where they're from, their customs and so on. But from time to time they do other things, outings to places around Sydney, or meeting up to eat together in a restaurant, or go to a concert together, or something like that.
Okay, that sounds fun. And the members aren't just people from other countries, non-Australians, are they?
No, not at all. The main point of the club is to give people like you the chance to mix in more with people from this country, people of all ages. You'll find us very friendly. I think the contact has a positive effect on visitors to this country. And in fact, it affects us locals positively as well. You know, it's a sort of intercultural experience for everybody. And of course, you should get the chance to do all sorts of activities with other members of the club if you want to. It's not just for talking. And hopefully you'll make friends with people who have similar interests.
It sounds great.
Okay, so it's longer, right? This talk is longer. Okay, so let's check, right?
Exercise 5.
So, how are you getting on here? I mean, your level of English is better than most people who come from overseas to work. And you've got a really nice American accent, so I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office.
So I suppose you don't
have any problem
with
communicating in the office.
So you can catch the problem here, right? Okay.
People who come from overseas to work. And you've got a really nice American accent, so I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office.
Okay, you don't have any problem in communication in the office, right? Okay, so that's a signal, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. And then let's find out her problem here, right?
So you might find some of our Australian slang more difficult to understand.
Well, a bit. But I haven't met that many Australians yet, outside of work, I mean.
Right.
So, C. So what did you hear? And then you choose C.
Understanding the
Australian slang more difficult.
Yeah.
He okay, again.
Slang more difficult to
Slang more difficult to understand, right?
understand.
Well, a bit.
Well, a bit. She agrees, right? She agrees, right?
But I haven't met that many Australians yet, outside of work, I mean.
Right.
So Australian yet. So here local people, right? Okay. So they don't say they don't tell you directly, but here you need to guess, right? Is it? Okay. You must understand, guess, right? Australian people means local people.
Right.
Then number 7, right? Let's see.
But could you tell me a bit about the international club now I've joined?
Sure.
So about international club, right? So yeah, the signal we talk about this, right? Okay, let's see.
Cool. We've got, let's see, currently about 50 members, but
currently 50 members.
So you heard of currently 50 members. So here we have is immediately the answer, right? Currently, right? Okay, but they may start something.
people join all the time, so I should think that figure will go up. Last year we had.
So last year, right? Last year. But what we need
now.
We need now, right? So currently. So you must know the word currently, otherwise, to talk something you don't know, right? Okay.
30 members and
30 members last year, 30 members.
And the year before, just 8.
And the year before?
The year before.
18. So we're growing.
The year before?
18.
Okay.
No, 13.
We had 30 members. And the year before, just 18.
18. Okay. So we have 3 numbers, right? 50 30 and 18. So
18.
if you don't know, so what numbers you choose, right? You got it?
Yeah.
Right? 18, not 80, right? Okay. So in English also, you must distinguish how to read the 30, right? 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 13, 14, 15, right? 16, 17, 18, 19, right? Somehow try to distinguish two pairs, right? Okay, you got it? Otherwise, you hear something 80 or 18, right? 30 or 13, 50 or 15, right? Okay, so here we choose currently 50. So this number.
So we're growing and getting better known. I reckon that at this rate, next year we'll have about 80.
And next year we'll about
80.
80, right? Okay. 80. So actually in the conversation, you have many numbers, right? So this question a little bit difficult, right? Okay. Somehow some of you did it. You read, you hear, right? So you choose correctly, but at the first time, sometimes, right? You must be right, flexible, be sharp, right? The next. Okay, so next, number 8, question number 8. Let's see.
And does the club hold regular meetings?
Yes, every second Thursday evening, in fact.
So
next year we'll have about 80.
And does the club hold regular meetings?
Regular meeting, host the regular meeting. What does it mean? So is it a signal for
how often?
Timetable for the club.
Their schedule, regular meeting, right?
Schedule.
Next year we'll have about 80.
And does the club hold regular meetings?
Yes, every second Thursday evening, in fact. So
every
second Thursday.
Every second Thursday. So how many times a week, a month?
Two.
Once
every 2 weeks.
So it means how many times per month?
Two times a month.
Once every 2 weeks, right? Okay, right.
So a couple of times a month. Though, of course, when you start making friends.
So a couple times a month, right? A couple.
A month.
So a couple, what does it mean?
2 times.
Twice.
Twice,
Twice.
Friends,
yes.
You'll be getting together with them more often than that, I guess. The next meeting will be next Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right.
And what happens when the club meets?
And what happens when the club
meets?
So she asked about the activity of the club, right? Okay. In the meeting.
I mean, what sort of things are organized?
The usual thing is for one of the members to give a little presentation about where they're from, their customs and so on. But from time to time they do other things, outings to places around Sydney, or meeting up to eat together in a restaurant, or go to a concert together, or something like that.
So he gives many information, right? So much information. So what key points? How you get to answer?
Presentation.
From time to time. From time to time. So it's changed on the time, right? So it's like, not regular activities, right? They are not regular activities. So pay attention, right? Okay, first again, listen here.
Are organized.
The usual thing is
usual things, right? So it means frequent, regular, right? You got it?
Things. Yes.
So in IELTS test, they use many synonyms, right? Vocabulary synonyms, similar phrases, right? Okay, you got it? So they don't give you exactly that word, the word, right? Sometimes give synonym you read here, you read one word, you hear another word, right? Yeah. Okay. So usual thing, right?
For one of the members to give a little presentation about where they're from.
Give a presentation of, about where they're from,
their customs and so on.
So presentation here is a synonym of a talk, right? Right? Yeah. You got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So A, right? So there's two points you pay attention. You can guess and you find out the answer. Usual thing and presentation. And next.
But from time to time, they do other things, outings to places around Sydney, or meeting up to eat together in a restaurant, or go to a concert together, or something like that.
Okay, that sounds fun. And the members aren't just people from other countries, non-Australians, are they?
No, not at all. The main point of the club is to give people like you...
The main point of the club. The main point of the club is. So the main point, what is it?
The main purpose.
It's equals to the main purpose, right? The main point. Sometimes the main point, the important point, right? And the purpose, right? So here, let's see. On your screen, only my on the book, right? The textbook, but my screen, many things here. Audio and video and many things. Okay, let's see.
People from other countries, non-Australians, are they?
No, not at all. The main point of the club is to give people like you the chance to mix in more with people from this country.
To give
you chance to mix in more with the people.
To the people like you. To what? To what?
To mix in.
To mix in.
The point of the club is to give people like you the chance to mix in more with.
To mix in more. Are you sure? He said to mix in more.
To mix in. Mix in more.
Mix in more.
People from this country, people of all ages. You'll find us very friendly. I think the content...
You find them friendly, right? So 10, do you have the answer for number 10?
A.
B.
A or B?
A.
A, right?
Yeah.
To mix in more. So you meet Australians, right? Or B, learn about life in Australia?
My question is A.
A, right? Okay.
My answer is A.
Okay, A, right? Miss?
Contact has a positive effect on visitors to this country. And in fact, it affects us locals positively as well. You know, it's a sort of intercultural experience for everybody.
So actually the main point is give you a chance to mix in people, right? Mix in more people here, right? So A, right? And then he gives some more explanation. You got it?
Yeah.
And it's similar to question 9, right? Okay. Firstly, he focused on the main point and he gives some explanation. So it's similar to a structure of an essay or writing, you know? So they have like introduction, a topic sentence, right? It contains the main idea, and then after that, the supporting sentences give example, give explanation. But the main point, right, from beginning, right? You got it? Okay, so that is for this part, right? Okay. So what you need, right, to practice again, right? Try to understand what first you must, you know, the first point, you must read the question, right? To guess what information you need, right? And the form of the word you need for the question number 1 to number 5, right? Okay. So that's, and the second here is longer and talking a lot of details. So you must focus and try to practice, right? To have the ability to guess the signal, right? To guess the signal, and then from that signal you pay attention on the main points, the information what you need. You got it?
Yeah.
Rồi thầy giải thích nãy giờ bằng tiếng Anh không có rồi đúng được không? Rồi bóc đại lên hỏi.
Yes, I got it.
Thì mấy cái người nói yes là chắc là hiểu rồi. Nhưng mà có những người không thấy yes thì để coi bóc lên đòi hỏi thử, chứ để thầy cũng phải khảo sát thử. Biết có hiểu không thầy? Rồi, có số 5 Thanh Nhã. Rồi, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Rồi, do you understand what I share with you?
Yes, I understood.
Understood, right?
Yeah.
Rồi,
Thank you
thêm.
so much for your sharing. Very useful. We can get the key word, the signal information before I write this question.
Okay, great. Right. Rồi có Trí Minh, right? Rồi Trí Minh, không biết là vị sư hay là vị cư sĩ. So are you there? Right. Do you understand what I share with you? Rồi, thôi túm lại là hiểu đúng không? Okay. Okay. Okay, so we mentioned a little bit about reading, right? Reading here in IELTS test, right, is quite difficult, quite tough. So what should we do? How to say, actually many terms and theories and many concepts as well. So somehow, you know, when you learn something, a topic or a field, right? So you must have some knowledge about it, right? And then you can guess. Thì cái phần reading là cái phần cũng tương đối là khó. Thường là cũng nhiều người thì đạt cái điểm tối đa điểm về reading, nhưng mà khi trong quá trình mình chưa có đạt tới cái trình độ đó thì cái phần reading là một cái phần cũng rất là khó đó. Tại vì nó có nhiều cái thuật ngữ, nhiều cái gọi là cái concept hay là cái về cái lý thuyết của cái lĩnh vực đó, chuyên ngành đó, chuyên môn đó. Thì để hiểu được đó, thì ít nhất mình cũng phải có cái kiến thức tổng quát về nó. Đấy. Trong quá trình học thì mình phải nắm được những cái từ, gọi là những cái từ khóa, những cái từ chung trong cái lĩnh vực đó. Ví dụ như cùng cái từ đó nó nằm ở trong cái lĩnh vực nông nghiệp thì nó sẽ có nghĩa khác, nó nằm trong cái lĩnh vực lý nó sẽ có nghĩa khác, nó nằm trong cái ngành khảo cổ thì nó có thể là nó có một cái nghĩa khác. Thì khi có cái từ đó, nhưng mà mình đã biết nghĩa rồi thì mình đoán trong cái ngữ cảnh đó, mình cố gắng mình đoán trong cái ngữ cảnh. Và thường cái sách bằng tiếng Anh khi họ viết thì luôn luôn họ viết, họ sẽ giải thích luôn cả những cái từ khó hay những cái từ mới mà nó được đề cập lần đầu tiên, thường người ta sẽ đưa cái định nghĩa luôn trong đó. Thì mình đọc mình phải nắm được cái kỹ năng là đoán được cái nghĩa đó. Thì muốn được cái kỹ năng đó thì một trong những kỹ năng là phải sử dụng được từ điển Anh. Học từ và học cái định nghĩa của nó, đừng có học cái nghĩa không. Rồi thì để đảm bảo cho cái phần này là cho chúng ta đảm bảo là chúng ta hiểu được, cho nên thầy thường là thầy sẽ yêu cầu mọi người phải đọc được, đọc xong dịch sang tiếng Việt. Kỹ thuật này không biết có ai dạy không, thầy tự nghĩ ra đó. Tại vì thấy hồi xưa học tiếng Anh là mình cứ đọc cũng như được giảng thôi, ít khi nào mà có những cái bài mà họ dịch. Thường là sau lúc mà học chuyên ngành đó, thì giáo viên mới dạy cái môn dịch từ Anh Việt Anh đó, gọi là có 2 cái môn riêng biệt. Thì học rất là khó. Ví dụ như một buổi vậy là chỉ dịch khoảng 5 buổi tối học học cái môn nó khoảng 1,5 tiếng đồng hồ đó, thì chỉ dịch được khoảng 5 câu 5 đoạn như vậy thôi à. Đó. Và dịch ngược qua, ngược dịch xuôi á quý vị. thì học thấy cũng 5 sau mới tiến bộ, chứ bình thường học cái kiểu khác thấy không có ăn thua. Thì chắc nghĩ cũng áp dụng cái này thử coi sao. Mà thực tế thì có dạy mấy lớp rồi, tôi có dạy mấy lớp rồi, tôi thấy khi mà dọc hiểu hết xong rồi xuống đánh dấu cái bụp trả lời câu hỏi rẹt à. Không có phải đoán, không có phải mẹo mu gì hết trơn, mình thực sự mình hiểu nó. Thì trong quá trình mình học, mình muốn mà rèn luyện để cái kỹ năng của mình cho nó thật tốt thì mình học kiểu đó. Còn mà ai gấp ai vội để mà thi lấy được cái bằng để mà làm chuyện này chuyện kia thì mình phải học theo cái kiểu khác quý vị. Học cái kiểu này nó cực kỳ là mất thời gian, và nó lâu nó mất thời gian và nó hơi nhàm chán, thì ai phải có cái tính kiên trì kiên nhẫn mới học kiểu này được. Thì thôi tôi sẽ linh hoạt, sẽ có những cái đoạn tôi dạy cái buồn ngủ, có những đoạn dạy cho nó vui tí xíu nha mọi người. Thì những cái đoạn mà dịch này chắc là buồn ngủ lắm đó, chứ không có vui được nổi đâu nha. Rồi là một. Cái thứ hai nữa thì tôi cũng mong muốn là những cái bạn mà học tiếng Anh IELTS của mình, ít ra vì sau này ví dụ nó đi học hay đi làm gì đó, mình cần đọc cái văn bản hay là cao cấp hơn hay khó hơn nữa là mình đọc những cái bài báo cáo về khoa học hay về tiếng Anh đó, đọc cho nó nghe nó được tí xíu ha. Tại vì Việt Nam mình giờ hình có nhiều vị cái báo cáo khoa học mà xong rồi bà con toàn ở dưới toàn cầm mấy cái tờ để mà đọc mới hiểu được nói gì thôi, chứ nghe không có hiểu. Và một số nước khác cũng vậy nữa, ví dụ như mấy nghe em không quen đi mấy hội thảo ở Myanmar với Sri Lanka, chứ kiểu cái buổi hội thảo đó là cái cầm mấy cái tài liệu người ta phát cho đọc mà hiểu thôi, chứ nghe cũng được chữ được chứ mất. Thì cũng cái lý do đó thì tôi cũng mong muốn thứ nhất là mình mỗi người mời lên đọc xong mình dịch ha, cùng nhau dịch để đảm bảo là mình hiểu cho đúng từng đoạn một.
Okay,
rồi bây giờ ai xung phong lên đó, dịch từ đây cho đến hết cái đoạn đen này, đọc ha, đọc xem có sai sót gì không thì sửa. Rồi chỗ bằng Ashley thì hơi ồn nha, thì nghe mà ồn quá tắt mic cho bạn Ashley. Rồi mời bạn Ashley. Đọc ha, đọc bằng tiếng Anh xong rồi dịch sang tiếng Việt.
Sometimes work, study, or a sense of adventure takes us out of our familiar surroundings to go and live in a different culture. The experience can be different but shocking. Đôi khi trong công việc hoặc học tập hoặc là trong một cái cảm giác của một cái sự phiêu lưu sẽ dẫn chúng ta ra khỏi những cái thứ xung quanh quen thuộc của chúng ta để đi đến và sống ở một cái nền văn hóa xa lạ. Cái kinh nghiệm thì có thể là khó khăn, thậm chí là còn bị sốc nữa.
Rồi cảm ơn bạn. Rồi bị dịch thì nó sẽ có mấy cấp độ. Cấp độ thứ nhất là dịch đúng thôi nha, đọc nghe đúng. Cấp độ thứ hai là dịch vừa đúng vừa hay. Thì thôi giờ mình cứ yêu cầu cấp độ 1 trước nha. Bên chỗ bạn thì hơi ồn thì nghe không có rõ lắm. Có quý vị nào xung phong mà chỗ âm thanh hơi nó rõ hơn tí xíu không? Rồi chị Vũ Thanh Nhàn nè, rồi mời chị. Chị đọc từ trên đây xuống. From here to here.
Okay. Australian culture and cultural shock. Sometimes work, study, or a sense of adventure take us out of our familiar surroundings to go and live in a different culture. The experience can be difficult, even shocking. Đôi khi chúng ta làm việc, học tập hay là đi đến một nơi nào đó khiến cho chúng ta cảm thấy cái môi trường xung quanh là không được thân thuộc với cả những nơi mà chúng ta đang sống, và khi đến những nơi đó thì ta thấy những bắt gặp một cái môi trường văn hóa nó khác biệt so với môi trường văn hóa của chúng ta. Những cái trải nghiệm đó có thể là khó khăn, thậm chí là còn gây sốc đối với cả những những người mà
Rồi.
khi họ đến cái nền văn hóa mới đó.
Rồi, cảm ơn chị. Nó có mấy chữ đâu mà sao chị dịch ra tiếng Việt quá trời vậy. Rồi, cảm ơn chị. Chị đọc tốt nhưng mà dịch thì hơi bị thoát ý quá ha. Mình cố gắng mình bám chữ thôi, đừng có dịch thoát quá. Rồi, chị Thủy please. Chị Thủy dịch thôi, khỏi đọc.
Đôi khi công việc hay là trong công việc hay trong học tập hoặc là cái cảm giác muốn phiêu lưu đã dẫn chúng ta tới cái việc muốn thoát khỏi cái môi trường thân thuộc xung quanh để đi tới sống ở một cái nền văn hóa khác. Và những cái trải nghiệm này có thể là những khó khăn hay thậm chí là gây sốc.
Rồi, ở đây cái đoạn này là thường là nó gọi là cái đoạn giới thiệu, cho nên nó viết nhiều khi không hẳn là một cái câu nó hoàn chỉnh đâu nha quý vị. Cho nên là mình phải để ý. Sometimes, thỉnh thoảng là công việc nha. Ở đây là những cái này là gì? Tất cả đều là cái danh từ hết nha, không phải là động từ đâu. Công việc nha, cái việc học hoặc a sense of adventure. Ở đây ở đây sẽ nói mấy cái tool vẽ nó đi đâu hết trơn, mình chờ một tí xíu. Và hôm nay mình chỉ làm hết cái đoạn này là mình nghĩ cái tiên tool để mà dạy học đâu. Bình thường nó có, bây giờ nó đi đâu rồi? Nó cài đặt ở đâu? Ở đây tôi nói luôn. Nè, một cái nè, a sense of adventure, một cái gì? Cái mong muốn đi phiêu lưu. Mình có một cái gì? Mong muốn á. Hay là cái gì? Cái cảm giác muốn được đi phiêu lưu. Ví dụ như Covid thì bây giờ phải ở nhà rồi. Nhưng hồi xưa thì đó, thỉnh thoảng là mình muốn đi đâu đó để trải nghiệm, để thay đổi cái không khí. Thì cái cảm giác muốn phiêu lưu, muốn trải nghiệm. Take us, đưa. Thì take us ở đây là bao nhiêu cái nè? Cái take us, cái động từ này nó nguyên cái chủ từ của cái đoạn này là cái bao nhiêu? Là những bạn nào mọi người nắm không?
3 cái.
Nha, 3 cái bạn này nè. 3 cái bạn này nha. Đưa nè, us out, đưa chúng ta ra khỏi nha. Take us out of cái môi trường quen thuộc ở xung quanh chúng ta. Nguyễn Ngọc rồi. Để đi và sống ở một cái nền văn hóa khác. The experience, cái kinh nghiệm hoặc là cái sự trải nghiệm thì có thể là khó khăn, thậm chí là gì? Gây sốc. Đó, thì nó đơn giản vậy thôi ha. Mọi người nãy giờ đọc mà quên một cái bài đọc, luôn cái phần quan trọng của nó là cái phần tiêu đề. Thường là cái tiêu đề, cái title, cái tiêu đề nó là cái ý chính của cả cái bài đọc ha. Mà mọi người bỏ quên mất là cái thứ nhất. Cái thứ hai mà mọi người bỏ quên là gì? Cái tác giả, cái người viết. Nếu mà mình có thường, ví dụ như mình đi đọc sách hay là mua sách, luôn mình cũng sẽ để ý tác giả nào, về cái lĩnh vực nào, cái người nào là có cái chuyên môn, hoặc là chuyên môn về cái gì, ví dụ như vậy. Thì đối với những cái bài đọc này thì nhiều khi mình không biết họ là ai đâu, nhưng mà đôi khi mình đã biết. Ở đây thì thấy có từ xung quanh nè, người viết, người Việt viết là đúng không? Nếu mình nhìn vô mình sẽ thấy, tạo cho mình cái sự quen thuộc nè, có kích thích cái não mình nó hoạt động hơn đó mọi người. Anna, George and so what, đúng không? Rồi. Australian culture and culture shock, ở đây là cái gì đây? Mọi người dịch cái tiêu đề này một xíu nè.
Nền văn hóa Úc và
sốc văn hóa.
Văn hóa của nước Úc hay là văn hóa của người Úc, và cái việc sốc văn hóa. Sốc tiếng Việt mình còn có từ nào tương đương sốc này không ta, hay là dịch lấy luôn cái từ này? Tiếng Việt mình có từ nào khác tương đương với từ sốc nữa không? Bị sốc thôi hả? Hay là mình vay luôn cái từ này rồi đúng không? Rồi thôi tôi cũng hơi ho mà tính dậy nữa, nhưng mà thôi chắc nghỉ sớm nha, xin thông cảm cho mọi người. Rồi hôm sau chúng ta bắt đầu đi vào cái con đường là nghiên cứu học thuật nha quý vị. Hôm sau là mọi người vui lòng chuẩn bị dịch hết. Những cái bạn nào đã làm bài tập rồi thì vui lòng ôn lại, coi lại cái chuyện đọc. Mình đừng có nghĩ là mình cứ làm bài tập rồi là thôi đâu nha mọi người. cứ làm sao chừng nào mình đọc mình thấy nó thoải mái dễ chịu đó thì là được. Tại vì những cái người mà ta học tiếng Anh nhiều á, nhất là những cái bạn mà tại sao mà mọi người để ý đến những cái người mà du học về, người ta sử dụng tiếng Anh thấy thoải mái vậy. Thực ra không có dễ ăn đâu quý vị. Vô đó ngồi vô giảng đường một ngày nghe 6 tiếng đến rồi chỉ 8 tiếng tiếng Anh xối xả nghe nhức đầu luôn đó. Mà ngày này qua tháng kia liên tục như vậy, rồi phải viết bài luận, rồi phải đọc sách. Họ học mấy năm về họ đọc không biết bao nhiêu ngàn trang sách rồi quý vị. Còn mình đây mình có cuốn sách có 100 trang học hoài chưa xong. Ngày học có nửa tiếng, ngày có học nửa tiếng tiếng Anh, biểu sao mình giỏi hơn người ta? Không phải. Thứ nhất là sao, người khi mà được du học thì nó có nhiều cái ưu điểm về cái mặt ngoại ngữ, ở trong cái môi trường học tập làm việc hay là sinh sống luôn luôn cái ngoại ngữ đó. Một, hai là họ phải có cái áp lực để thích nghi vô cái môi trường đó. Mình mà không có thích nghi là mình bị đào thải. Cho nên về cái mặt kích thích, về cái tiềm năng họ cũng sẽ kích thích nhiều hơn so với người mà ở cái bản địa của mình. Đó, nhưng mà mình không có nói về mấy cái khía cạnh đó đi. Giờ mình chỉ nói cái khía cạnh cố gắng. Thực ra người ta làm việc cấp 5, cấp 10 là mình về cái việc sử dụng ngôn ngữ. Mình ngày có nửa tiếng anh kêu làm bài nộp bài đợi nhắc tới nhắc lui. thì nó cũng khó cho quý vị. Rồi thôi chia sẻ một chút xíu như vậy. Rồi cũng gửi lời cảm ơn là các bạn trong lớp mình, các anh chị gì đó đã tặng thầy một mớ sách nè. Thì sách này có IELTS rồi đó, thì thầy sẽ coi rồi chắc là cũng trích trong đây ra hướng dẫn cho mọi người từ từ. Rồi thì cái mục tiêu của lớp mình là vừa học IELTS vừa nâng cao 4 cái kỹ năng. Thì đó có mỗi buổi đầu giờ gì đó mà những cái quý vị nào mà chưa có quen nói tiếng Anh đó mà mình rảnh đó, mình cứ sắp xếp và mình nói chuyện. Thì lớp mình có thầy mời được 3 cô gái xinh đẹp. Thì 2 cô một cô thì đã ở Úc. Có một cô thì ngày xưa làm trợ lý cho thầy, ngày xưa thì làm trợ lý cho thầy, sao thầy đi nước ngoài bao nhiêu năm đó, thì cô đó nhờ cô cũng rảnh, cô hỗ trợ. Thì nói chung là 3 cô đều nói tiếng Anh tốt. Thì một cô đang ở Úc, một cô đã từng du học bên Úc thì cũng làm, hiện giờ cũng làm ở thành phố Hồ Chí Minh, cũng trong cái môi trường sử dụng tiếng Anh. Còn một cô nữa thì đang học tiến sĩ ở bên Mỹ đó. Thì đó, mọi người cũng đều có cái kinh nghiệm. 3 người đều cực kỳ là tài năng nha quý vị, đều là cực kỳ tài năng. Tiếng Anh thì cũng không có kém cỏi. Kinh nghiệm, sự trải nghiệm rất là nhiều. Thì mình vô mình tranh thủ mình khai thác. Thầy thì cũng khai thác nhiều á, nhưng mà thầy Vịnh thì chỉ nói tới tí thôi, mà không nói hết được đâu. Thì cũng mong là quý vị vô sớm. Đó, mình cứ trao đổi, mình nói những cái chuyện này chuyện kia để mình quen sử dụng tiếng Anh mỗi ngày. Làm sao nói tiếng Anh, nói nghe nói tương tác. Cứ sai rồi sẽ sửa, sai rồi sửa. Thì cho 3-4 tháng đến 6 tháng thì mọi người sẽ nói là dù sao tiếng Anh cũng sẽ tốt. Rồi song song đó thì mình sẽ học những cái kỹ năng về học thuật, về thi cử IELTS. Và thực sự thì trong quá trình tôi không có chỉ dạy đơn thuần chỉ cho mọi người đơn thuần là cái chuyện thi IELTS không, mà là những cái phần mà nó liên quan tới cái chuyện học thuật đó. Thì mình có thể có 2 cái ứng dụng. Một là ứng dụng trong cái việc học tiếp theo của mình, 2 là một ứng dụng trong cái công việc của mình. Thì các bạn đi tu hay là mấy bạn ngoài đời, thầy chỉ mấy bạn đều ứng dụng được hết nha. Thì rất là mong mọi người nhiệt tình cố gắng tham gia lớp. Thầy thì cũng hơi ho uống thuốc hoài nó cũng chưa bớt, cho nên mọi người cũng thông cảm. Okay, so that's all for this evening. Good night.
Saru.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Okay.